Hello there and welcome everybody. Going to have Raquel Saniuk joining me from Sport Manitoba. Fit Kid, Healthy Kids today. It's our ASTV Sportcast for the month. Raquel, good afternoon. I see you've got a blank wall, which means I think you're in the office today.
I am in the meeting rooms today, yes.
Fabulous. Tell us what it's like real quick, 145 Pacific Avenue. Next week, everything's going to be wide open, we hope?
I hope so. I think in our building here, people will be coming back to the offices a little more frequently, so we'll get to see each other finally. So I think there's a lot of excitement happening in our building right now.
Absolutely. Great excitement, not just in the building, but all over. We're going to see some snow melting. We're going to see some more activity. And of course, it brings us to our conversation today about fundamental movement skills and the program that you work with Fit Kids, Healthy Kids. So let's get right into it. Tell us the importance and what are the fundamental movement skills and why they're important to young kids.
Right. Okay. So it's a big question. So fundamental movement skills are the building blocks to physical activity. So they are generally going to be the first skills that children are introduced to when learning our movement skills. So we tend to start with skills such as running, hopping, jumping, and catching. If we focus on developing these skills from a really early age, we're talking even as old as a toddler, so 2 and under even sometimes, this gives children a really good opportunity on developing their confidence and competence over the years with practice. So why are they important to sport and how do the fundamental skills relate to sport? So by introducing these skills at an early age, like earlier the better, this in turn really creates a really high opportunity for children to be successful in learning fundamental sports skills. So we're thinking kicking a soccer ball, jumping for a basketball rebound, or catching a baseball would all be considered really good sports skills to be learning. So without learning the fundamentals first, children will have a difficult time becoming confident in their sport, which can lead to lack of participation, being discouraged, and possibly quitting altogether.
All right, Raquel, you're speaking the truth, because when you think about that idea of teaching these fundamental movement skills, it should be taught over a plethora of sports. I mean, when we think about jumping, it's not just for basketball. And for young toddlers, it could be jumping from a color to a color in an after-school program, or looking for a color and trying to jump over top of it, or trying to throw to a certain target versus and trying to catch different objects, whether it be a ball, whether it be a toy, whether it be something soft, fluffy. All of those encompass the fact that those fundamental skills can be done over a wide range of activities. Mm-hmm. So let's lead us to our next question. How do we get young kids to develop these skills in many different fun ways?
So the best way that we can really support children in developing these skills is to create a really positive environment that is focused on having fun. So as a leader or a parent or anyone that works with children, our goal is to create a space where we can focus on not only teaching the skills, but ensuring that all children feel safe and that they feel okay to make those mistakes while they practice these skills. So we at Fit Kids, we also really encourage a holistic approach in developing these skills by playing low organized games, indoors and outdoors, doing modified sport activities, and lots of free play, and giving that opportunity for everyone to try something new or to become kind of familiar with different movement skills.
Do you notice how kids sometimes they try something and they want to continue to try it? They want to continue to get better at it. They don't have this fear, this idea of fear saying, I'm not as good as, little Johnny or little Susie. I just want to try and do it just as best as I can and keep going.
Absolutely. And that's the best thing about working with children is that they are so excited to try everything. So the more that we can be creative and bring lots of different types of games and activities in, the more that children are going to be excited to keep trying. They're not comparing themselves to each other. They are there to have fun. So the more that we can bring that into our programs, the more that they're going to participate and just keep trying and trying and trying. And that's amazing. That's what we want to see.
There's obviously so many different resources out there. If young kids don't have access to a baseball or a basketball, they can certainly throw other things around. They can jump around in the house, provided they're not jumping too loud for mom and dad. But more importantly, it's about being active and creating that behavior for young kids to then want to do it after school. And we're talking like in their ages where they're not going, when they're going to work 9 to 5. And then they're saying, you know what, I got to do something active, but I want to do something that I love and I enjoy. does fundamental motor skills lend itself to these kids to be encouraged to continue physical activity after their high school years?
Absolutely, because as a child, if you can grow their confidence and competence from the age of 2, and you're encouraging that over the years, the more likely they're going to be participating just in general activity throughout their life. So someone in their 30s, 40s, 50s, if they have that positive experience from a young age, they're more likely going to want to participate in going and playing out with their buddies and play hockey, right? So we want to see that more often, and we really want to encourage that. So creating that positive environment is going to be so important from a young age and developing that over the years.
Now, Raquel, yourself, you and I are a little bit older. Are there any activities you started when you were younger that you still do today?
Honestly, a lot of running. I enjoy that. I think I had a really positive experience with my coaches, with my classmates, and it just really encouraged me to just be out there now today on my own and just have that really just positive kind of feeling towards it. So yeah, that's something that I still continue doing.
I was much a thrower and catcher, so a lot of baseball, a lot of football, a lot of soccer as a goaltender. I wasn't built for running. I was more the guy that ran 51 yards, so I got past the finish line, the 50-yard dash. That's about as far as I went. My gym teacher didn't like that too much. But Winnipeg is very much a four-season calendar year. We're breaking through lots of snow outside, but tell us about the importance of finally getting out there, not just with the warm weather, but really experiencing sport and activity and fundamental skills through the entire year.
Right. So right now, we've been inside for so long, and playing indoors is great, right? It's a little more controlled environment, but going outside and having that fresh air and just being out there, you can try so many more different activities. You have the free play. You can be out in a larger field with all your friends. So being outside, we really encourage that. So yes, in winter with those cold days, it has been tough, but we really look forward to those sunny days that we can just go outside and just be creative and have fun in the 4 seasons that we do offer. So we always want to be trying something no matter the weather.
And it's not bad getting a little bit of vitamin T that helps out. And you get to go out with mom and dad too. And mom and dad could probably use the break from their busy schedule to say, you know what, I'm going to go out. Especially days like today, it might be a little chilly, but the sleds should be running. Go find some activity in the park areas and really take that break from your inside life as much as possible. Raquel, we're going to finish off. Tell us where we can find some more details, more ideas about the program, the fundamental movement skills, and the practical resources that Fit Kids, Healthy Kids provide.
So Fit Kids does have a website. It is a free resource for anyone interested in learning more about fundamental movement skills or physical literacy. You can visit our website, sportmanitoba.ca/FKHK. I highly recommend checking out our website for great ideas. We do have a feature on there called My Clipboard. So you can actually go on there and check out all of our games. So we have hundreds of different games. So you can find something for everyone on there. You can save those lesson plans to your clipboard. But not only do we have this website, we actually also offer in-person training opportunities for recreation leaders, early childhood educators, or teachers. So anyone that works with children, Fit Kids, Healthy Kids does want to support our learning and developing physical literacy for your programming as well. So that's something that Fit Kids does do within Manitoba. We do in person and we do some Zoom stuff as well, so online. And it's really just about creating that positive, fun environment. So at the end of the day, we are here to help you support the growth and development for children to ensure that all children have opportunities in sport, recreation, and life.
I like the clipboard idea. That's really cool because you can put together a quote unquote to-do list and give the opportunity for variety and certain top activities that may work, may not so work. And then you can build and plan your own resource for you. Raquel, I want to thank you very much for joining me. Really appreciate your time and your discussion. I'm going to put that website back up again real quick. This is the new one, sportmanitoba.ca/FKHK. Like you said, we find all the resources, the dates to some of these workshops as well. And if you are one of these early ECE educators, as well as a teacher or someone that's involved in recreation with young kids, highly recommend checking it out. Raquel, thank you very much for your time, and enjoy this weather. It's going to get nicer now.
Yes, I am so excited. Let's get outside, everybody.
Let's get outside. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back next month with our latest ASTV Sportscast from Sport Manitoba. Take care and have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye for now.